Welcome. The cult of Musk. I know when people followed fish around, they were called fish heads. When they followed the Grateful Dead, they were called deadheads. They're called Musk heads, MUSK'S, people who love Elon Musk. Or do we just call them suckers? I feel bad for them. They say a sucker's born every minute. And Elon Musk is certainly taking advantage of that. Welcome. I'm Rob. I do news commentary. I call it newsmentary. I do it every weekday. Sometimes I live stream outside of the newsmentary. Kathy, what's up? Late day chat. That's what we're at. Welcome. Yeah, it's been a busy day. But I wanted to fit in some there's so much news I think we might have to cover some of it on Monday. Because there's no way I'm getting to all this. I even had to take some notes. But reading all day long in between doing things. Dareen, what is up? Haven't seen you in so long. I hope you are doing well. I hope your friends, family are doing well. I've mentioned you quite a few times. We got to connect on Discord. Join the Discord, by the way. Link down below. We got to have you back on. So much has transpired since last October, September. We got to find out how things are going for the working people out in France. And what is your perception of America now that we have a regime? We have an unelected, illegal immigrant from South Africa running the country. And he is an absolute scam artist. I linked a bunch of stuff down below. Doing good. Yeah. We got to connect. We reconnect. And for everybody who remembers Dareen from France, she came on, co-hosted. We spoke about a few different things. We'll plan to have her back on because too many global things are happening. And we need to connect. We need to keep the working class perspective connected and keep building that solidarity. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm trying to keep the sun out of my eyes. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are building a community worldwide. Workers of the world unite. And free Luigi. Note, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Rob. I bring you news commentary. There's a lot of Musk news. And I linked a lot of things down below. And I encourage you, if you can, read it all. If you can't, there is one video where I said something about Elon's cult. I know people throw that word around a lot lately, but this video I watched earlier today by another news channel called Chris Norland. He just does news daily. He covers Elon. I think he's some investor bro, but he just does a news channel. And he reacted. It was kind of out of the normal form, but he watched a Tesla live stream where Elon was just talking to investors and he was reacting to it. And I linked that down below. And I highly encourage you to watch this because this is peak grift. This is, if you've ever been to a timeshare when they're just hard selling you, hard sell after hard sell. This is it. This is the capitalism, peak capitalism, the death of capitalism in a nutshell, in a gotcha shell for my Japanese audience. I think it's called the gotcha. You know, the gotchas. I don't know what their official title is. They bring you little treats in a ball. You get them out the vending machines. But Elon Musk is sitting there talking to potential investors. It looks like just a bunch of tech bros, a bunch of guys standing in front of him next to a Tesla in the audience while he's up on the stage telling them, promising them the world. And I kid you not, I didn't think people would be so stupid. Like if I sat here and told you everything's going to be, you're going to be able to have whatever you want. Anything you want. Everyone's going to have an R2-D2 robot and you're going to be able to do whatever you want. And these people are buying it up and asking him questions like he's smart. And that's no lie. That is almost a direct quote. Elon Musk is telling his Tesla fans that soon in the future, 5 years down the road, everyone's going to have a robot. Everyone. is going to have a robot, and they're going to be able to have, we're going to have a world where anyone can have whatever they want. And the reason that bugs me so bad is because nobody in the audience raised their hand. He was taking questions. Nobody in the audience raised their hand and said, everyone can have a robot, so are you building these for free? Because as far as I know, you're selling them for $30,000. So that cuts the robot market. I don't even know if it's in half. That would cut the robot market. That would cut like 3/4, if not more people out of the robot R2-D2 market. I don't know. A lot of people ready to save up and go on a car payment installment plan for 7 years to pay for a $30,000 robot. Maybe you are. I'm not. And the funny thing is that nobody raised their hand when Elon Musk said soon you'll be able to have anything you want. That's what the Tesla and the future holds for you, is you're going to be able to, and he's literally saying such broad, vague, nothingness. I don't know how else to put it. He's just promising these broad, vague, empty, lofty, weird promises. It was so weird. I implore you to go watch this. Because he literally says you're going to be able to, and I'm like, how? He says to this audience, you're going to be able to have whatever you want. I said, how did no one raise their hand? Because I'm assuming this was in America, because that's where he needs the most PR. That's where he really needs. Actually, no, that's not true. The whole world is kind of anti-Musk, which is good, or a majority of us are. But I'm assuming this Tesla conference, this live stream, was in America, because when he's promising people, when Elon Musk is saying to a crowd of potential investors, Tesla is going to bring you to a place, if you invest in us, where you can have whatever you want. How did no one raise their hand and say, can we have free healthcare? Or not, can we have healthcare paid with our taxes? How did nobody raise their hand and say, can I have a raise? He's notoriously fought his workers to have a union. How did nobody raise their hand and say, can one of your companies, the Tesla one, have unionized workers? Nobody questioned back. And that's how you know this is a propaganda piece of, I don't even know if it was supposed to go out, because I was trying to find the live stream. I didn't dig too hard because I had already seen it. But that's how you know this is a cult. Because if the leader promises you that there's going to be a nirvana utopia on earth where you can have whatever you want and everyone will have a robot, and nobody, like one guy asked him what he should invest in or how should he start investing, but nobody was like, so are you giving, I'm confused. You're building the robots, are you giving them away for free? Because I've seen reports they're going for $30,000. He promised that these robots would be ready in 5 years. And I thought, that's so weird, because in 2017, he promised the Tesla fans a Tesla Roadster, the Tesla sport car. And nobody in the audience was like, are you going to have the Roadster out before the robot? Like, this guy is, it's disrespectful to people who have any kind of common sense, never mind intelligence. But it was just absolutely, what's up, Bandito? Good to see you. How about they're all planted there to nod, clap, and smile? It's 100% a performance, Doreen. 100%. But the sad thing is I think there are people out there who just don't do critical thinking. They're not like, hey, in 2017, 7 years ago, you promised us a Tesla Roadster. Will the Roadster come out before this robot that everyone's going to have? And again, how nobody was like, are you giving the robot away for... That bugged me so bad watching this video. I linked it down below. This is 1930. We are in the Weimar Republic. One vision. Is that Seha? Is that Seha? Let me know if that's Seha. Black Merlin, what's up? There's a very fascinating... I hate Netflix, but they have a... besides one of my favorite comedies, Dairy Girls, and I Think You Should Leave Now, and Detroiters. There's an interesting piece on Hitler, which I'm trying to figure out if they used a lot of AI, which really bugs me if Netflix is doing that and cutting artists and directors and filmmakers and actors out. But there's a great piece on the Weimar Republic and Hitler's rise to power and the Nuremberg trials. I mean, we can only hope that at some point, all these fascist authoritarians, the dictators, are doing a Spandau ballet at some point. That's all we can hope for, because I don't know if you saw, I put it in my community posts. Yeah, it is Seha. Good to see you, Seha. Good to have the family here. I hated Elon before. It's cool. We know that, Bandito. You're way ahead of the curve. Me too. But I wasn't that early to hating him. But we can go back almost a decade to me disliking this asshat. But my God, if you didn't see the posts, Trump did an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education. And that really not only bugged me, but that one like got to me, because a lot of that funding goes to kids. A lot of the funding and the benefits of having a centralized organization that can share information among different school systems and among the country benefits like the most vulnerable kids and kids with disabilities. And that one really chapped my hide. But the fact that Elon Musk was tweeting the meme of the guy over the grave going like this with the Department of Education and Trump's face being the guy. But it's so funny because in that meme, he spelt department wrong. He left the T off it. But they're just doing it to be cruel. And remember, folks, a presidential order is just a presidential, or an executive order is just a presidential memo. It's not law. There's no, have to follow through. It's just he has the stormtroopers. What were they in Germany? The SA? Whatever they were. He has the stormtroopers that will follow his orders. When he farts and the wind shifts, they go with it, okay? Just like Doreen was saying, it's a performance. The Tesla live stream where Elon, the video is down below. I linked Chris Norland's reaction video to it. He just does news, so he's just commenting, and he's an investor, so he comments along the video. So you can watch the majority of it. He doesn't speed it up or edit it. Well, he skips through a few of the boring parts. But I implore you to watch this video of Elon Musk promising his investors, because obviously his company is going back to normal. It's way overvalued. And now it's like, yeah, it's taken a fall in the stock market, but it's still overvalued. So now he's promising in 5 years he'll have robots that he says everyone will have a robot. He says everyone will have whatever they want. And nobody pushed back, said, will we have healthcare? Will your companies have unions? Will we be paid better? Will we be able to afford egg? Who will buy the robots? Will they be free? If Elon is promising everyone will have a robot, well, not everyone can afford $30,000 robot that sucks ass. Who can afford these stupid things? Thank you, Alma. And the other thing is Elon is promising, I might have to go in a second. Elon, you got to watch this video though. Elon is promising that these robots are the best there ever have. And if you don't know, in YouTube trending right now, Boston Dynamics released their version of the latest robot, and the thing can breakdance. It is terrifying at how good this robot is by